2011 Ford Focus Titanium Edition with a 1.6 turbo diesel engine producing 116 horsepower. We'll be going through the exterior as well as the interior, going through all the special features and the comfort and generally the car itself. So we can start with the exterior of this car. This car is as I said, a titanium edition. And then we can start off by looking at this front grille. This front bumper right here is a sporty front bumper. As you can also see with this addition right here, there is a sporty grille. Moving along the side, we can see this small addition right down below going through the rear as well, which gives this car a much cooler and a more aggressive look on this whole car. Moving to the rear, always cool, always good looking. You can see the Focus badge right there, as well as reflexes on the bottom. Moving along the side, we can see how beautiful this car is in this lovely black color. You can see this addition going all the way down here throughout the whole car. We can start how much chrome this car has. We have chrome on the front grille as well as all around the Ford badge. Chrome on the fog lights, both on the left and on the right side. We have chrome going along the left and the right side, and this is the way Ford lets you know if this is a titanium edition. Having a chrome going along the side of the car, along the window is a way to notice if a car is trend or titanium. Titanium is the top class. We have titanium on the roof racks as well. You can see on this side. Going along the car, you can see beautiful lines. We're going right here, beautiful line going all the way to the rear, as well as beautiful lines on the hood, continuing down all the way down right there. This car is basically a very lovely car to look at just from the outside. This car is equipped with xenon lights and also an LED lighting up when you unlock the car, which we'll be looking at in just a second. And xenon lights is a very useful, bright and strong in the dark. This is a key fob that you get with this Ford Focus. It's a keyless go, which means that you don't need any key to start up the car, it's just a push to start. So this is a key fob right here. Lovely key fob. So let's look at this LED up front. When unlocking the car, you can see this LED is lit. Same goes with the other side. Beautiful to look at in the dark, and I can see if I can get a picture or a video of it later today. Let's walk over to the interior, shall we? Opening up the door. This is the lovely interior that you get in this Ford Focus Titanium Edition. Cushion on the door along this top, as well as some traditional hard plastic in between. We have some beautiful leather for the handrest, as well as some electronic switches for the front and the rear windows, as well as a rear window lock. So when this is activated, the passengers cannot open or close the windows, as well as some electronic adjustable mirrors. As you can see, we have some LED. We have some LED in the door handles right there, as well as here, as well as some LED right here. Same with this, and I will show you that as well during the night. One speaker as well as another speaker right here, and this is the lovely interior that you get in this Ford Focus. Comfortable sporty seats. You have support for your left and your right side, as well as for your buttocks. Same goes with the passenger side. Now the rear passengers does not have this, but the seats support right here, as well as small support right there, as well as some beautiful seats, and we will come back to that later. Entering the car and closing this door, of course, you can see how beautiful this car is. Now this car is equipped with a lot of features that we will be going through in just a second. As I mentioned, we have soft material going along the door. This goes along the dashboard as well, so you can squish, and there is no hard plastic nowhere to be found other than in between here, and just a small unnecessary places you have hard plastic. So beautiful seats, and you also have lumbar support adjuster right here, so you can adjust how much support for your lumbar you want with this adjuster right here. This is a 6-speed manual transmission. Moving to the rear passengers, we have unfortunately hard plastic along the door, but we have some beautiful leather that will add up to this whole hard plastic at top. And this leather is on every single door. That door, this door, and the front door. As well as some electronic adjustable mirrors, which is a nice touch. As well as one speaker. Moving into the passenger, to the rear passenger, you have nice space. This driver's seat is adjusted to the way I like it, and as you can see, we have lots of space for me. I can move and sit comfortably in the rear. 12-volt socket, so some lovely seats. We will be going through all of the equipment you get in this car in just a second. Now we will have a small look. And then the trunk, which I believe is either a 480 or a 500-liter storage space. So you get lots of space for your bags and necessary equipment that you have in your car. As well as some lights on both sides, which is a nice touch. And this cover is beautiful. When this cover is in use, when closing this door, no one will be able to see what you have in your trunk. Now we have been looking at the general outside of the car as well as the interior of the car. Now we will be going in depth of the equipment that you get and how lovely this car truly is when you go into it. So first of all, as I said, we have soft material on the top. We have LED on the doorknob, as well as right here. Same goes with the passenger front door. Entering the car, as I said, we have a subwoofer as well as a speaker. Same goes with there is a speaker and a subwoofer there. Entering the car, we have a multifunctional steering wheel with cruise control as well as volume adjustment. Down here you have automatic lights, so you can turn it off, park light, normal light, and automatic, as well as turning on and off your front fog lights as well as your rear fog lights, and dimming or making it brighter or dimming the brightness of your dashboard right here, which is a nice touch. Volume up, volume down, previous track, next track, as well as answering and declining calls, as well as voice activation right here. On the other side we have on and off for cruise control, as well as limit on and off. And limit on and off is basically you can set the limit to 40 miles per hour, and no matter how much acceleration you give it or throttle you give it, you will not be able to go over the speed limit you just set. You can set more or less speed, or just basically click either the plus or the minus to just set the speed you want it to go along the highway. As well as a cancel or reset button behind here. You have a rain sensor, so when this is up, when you lift it up once, the rain sensor is activated, and the rain sensor is up here, automatically detecting how much water is on the windscreen and wiping automatically without you even thinking about it. As well as the normal blinker. In the center area right here, this center portion right here, you have your CD, radio, auxiliary, phone, and menu. And yes, this car is equipped with Bluetooth and of course auxiliary input. Yeah, right there. As well as USB input as well. We have a CD eject as well as information button, and it will show information about what is showing in here or what you're listening to. Navigation arrows as well as an OK. Previous and next track is on here as well. You have it on the steering wheel, but you also have it in the center console. Pushing this will turn on and off the radio, as well as adjusting the volume. And these 4 buttons on the side, at the beginning I didn't know what they were for, but I will show you that in a minute as well when I will show you how good the speakers are in this car. Lock and hazards. Moving down, we have air conditioning control, or the air conditioning control unit. You can adjust individually. This is a two-zone climate control. Moving down, you also have a heated front and rear front windshield, as well as rear window, as well as this automatically start and stop. Basically, when you are at the red light, put your car in neutral on with your handbrake, or just releasing the clutch and having your foot on the brake. The car will automatically turn off to save fuel and the environment. When the clutch is engaged, the car will turn on again, and you can start driving by just putting in the first gear. Moving down, as I said, this is a 6-speed manual transmission. Moving down, you have heated driver and passenger seats, as well as a 12-volt input right here. Cup holders, lovely. We have some beautiful cushioned armrest, as well as some storage in here. And there's my charger for my phone. Up here we can see the LED in its action right here, as well as a color changing button right here. It will change buttons when we start up the car, which you can show in just a second, as well as dim and make it dimmer or brighter. On this side, and it will automatically turn on this and the rear headlights or roof headlights automatically. Moving to the rear, this car, as I said, we have hard plastic. We also have electronic adjustable windows, as well as one speaker and some storage area right here. And there's no LED in the rear, unfortunately. We have some cup holder storage right here, as well as some storage for your phone or anything else you want to store right there. Entering as a rear passenger, you have lots of room, as mentioned before, as well as some storage pockets for the right and the left passenger. We have a 12-volt socket right here for charging a phone or having any other accessories connected into the car. The center armrest is equipped with two right and left passenger cup holders, which is beautiful, as well as some armrests right here for your resting your arms. Headrests, of course. And I forgot to mention, but the seats are stitched with a white stitching along the headrests, as you can see, the headrest, as well as the seats, as you can see, going all the way throughout the car, as well as one speaker, as well as a cup storage right here, as well as storage in the door. Moving to the trunk, opening the trunk and pressing this to remove it, to remove the cover. You have lights on both sides, as well as some grocery bag hooks, one in the rear, one up front, as well as a 12-volt socket right here. We have in this compartment a first aid kit. I think it's a 480 liter or a 500 liter storage in the rear. I'm not quite sure. There's a lot of storage, a lot of things you can store in the rear. This car, let me lock the car. There you go. This car, as you can see, we have this trunk button right here. Double pressing that, and the trunk automatically unlocks for you to open up and put all your bags and all your necessary equipment or your stuff in the trunk. Now the car is locked, but the trunk is unlocked. So when closing the trunk, look at this, it automatically locks. And the whole car is now locked, and I can move away safely. Now this car, as I said, is equipped with a lot of chrome. They have chrome on the roof racks, chrome on along the window or along the door, as well as up front for the fog lights, as well as the grille. But there's more chrome that you probably noticed throughout the car. So opening up, we have chrome on the window adjuster, chrome detail for the left as well as the right air vent. We have chrome on the light adjuster right here. We have chrome, a chrome detail for the steering wheel. This is standard for all the cars, but chrome. We have chrome on this direction air conditioning vent direction control, as well as for how much air will flow. This is for left as well as the right side, going the same right here. We also have chrome right here, as well as over there. Chrome on the OK button, as well as chrome between the lock and the hazard lights right here. The air conditioning control unit, you have chrome detail above the screen, as well as on the temperature adjustment. Chrome detail on the handbrake. Chrome detail right here on the gear knob, as well as on the gear knob itself, or the gear stick, as well as the gear knob. Going down, you have chrome on the 12 volt, as well as in lovely Ford protection guard, which is in chrome. So this car is equipped with everything you need, and I mean everything. I forgot to mention the push to start is also chrome, which you can have a look at right now. It's also in chrome. So yeah, this car is equipped with everything you can possibly need. I'll show you the stereo. So we'll play a small little track right now. Turn off the engine. Going into the menu, you can adjust the audio right here, audio. This is in Swedish, but audio and then sound, and you can basically adjust bass and everything else right here. Listening to this now. And let's have a listen from the interior, how this car sounds when starting up. It's fairly quiet in this cabin. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you find this review useful and interesting. If you want to see more reviews in the future, comment down below what car you want to see next, and I can see what I can do. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.